Hey everybody, welcome to Primo, Reef, and Acrylics. This is going to be a video on pretty much do-it-yourself protein skimmer holder for your sump. For the sump that you have, it will be obviously in the chamber that you choose where your skimmer is going to go. Reason why I'm building this is because instead of going very expensive on acrylic, there's actually no need for acrylic. Just the simple egg crate. You can pick up a big sheet for about $10 to $12 depending on where you're located. Every skimmer has a recommendation height, or how high the water should be from the bottom of the skimmer to the top. So this skimmer here that I'm building for the customer, this customer is CNZ Reef. That's going to be the sump that I'm building right now, the white sump that you guys seen with the white paper around it, the gigantic 40 inch by 20 inch by 18 high. So he has a bubble magnet skimmer, and his skimmer, it's recommended anywhere from, I believe the water height is like 9 or 10 inches. The chamber that we have right now, the water is sitting at 13.5 inches. So obviously that's too high for that skimmer. So what I have here, a little pretty much do-it-yourself video on egg crates and how to raise it. So this right here is sitting 4.5 inches high. That's including the top shelf also. So what I did here, guys, again, basic geometry, basic calculations. It doesn't have to be too crazy on this. You don't have to have a paper and pen and start dividing and multiplying. You're just counting the holes that are in here, the square cubes, and you just want to make sure it fits inside your skimmer. This is an 10.5 by 11 inches. The way I have this positioned, second thing you need, my bad, I'm sorry, is tie wraps. So your basic tie wraps, you can pick it up at any hardware store. You can pick them up for like 50 or 100 for like maybe $4 or $5, maybe cheaper than that. So you need your basic tie wraps. And what I did here, the way I have it assembled, again, 2 tie wraps on either both sides, and this is pretty sturdy. It's not going to move anywhere. It's not going to go. The reason why I have this design right here is because if the customer decides to switch the skimmer in the future, he can accommodate for the bigger surface area. I don't have to build something made for that skimmer, because in this hobby, every single time we always end up buying something that either went on sale or what we have probably broke and you need to buy a new one. So just going through this very quick, I'll show you exactly how to assemble this. It's very simple. Okay, so again, you line up where you want to. So right now I have 1, 2, 3 cubes, and then I have this inner part, so 1, 2, 3, and the inner part. Just so it looks more clean and professional. It doesn't look like built it overnight. Built it all over the place. The trick here is to have the tie wraps crisscross between the inner and then pass through the part that's going to hold it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but just bear with me. Okay. This is a problem if you got big fingers or don't have skinny fingers. Alright, there we go. Place that through. And of course, the tie wrap's the other way around. Even if you guys can pick up spare egg crates from maybe a friend, or maybe if you go to a construction site, people who are building houses, sometimes they leave egg crates in the garbage. You can definitely pick those out. Doesn't have any harm. Again, egg crates are a good source of plastic that you can use in your aquarium. It doesn't leak any chemicals. Along with the tie wraps, you can use glue, but just be careful what glue you guys use. Make sure it's aquarium safe if you're going to use silicone also. But the best thing here, tie wraps work the best, and you would never have any problems with tie wraps. Okay, now I'm putting on the side portion here. Again, the trick is all about feeding these in the right holes so they crisscross. If you can see there, one on top of here and the other one is here. So crisscross, and then you can lock it into place. Then just trim off the excess edges and you should be good. One more, then I'll show you guys how it's gonna look with the top on it. Aha, a mistake. Alright, just bear with me for a few seconds and I'm going to show you the top. Okay. It's all done. Now you guys can leave it the way it is. It's perfectly fine. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to move. Or you can just make it look a little bit more professional and add the top plating on it. Just like that. So you know for a fact it is never going to move. So it's totally your call. Okay guys, this they crate again cost me about $11.99 for the whole piece. The whole piece, I believe it's sitting around 36 inches. Don't hold me against it. It's about 36-40 inches by maybe 24 inches. So, and I only use half of the egg crate, just a little less than a half. Okay, so again, top off. You can leave it alone just like this. You may want to cut these excess edge off and just make it a flat edge. You can take a file and sand these down so they're not sharp. But the good thing about it is you can have critters in your skimmer area, or if you have a skimmer that's kind of shared with a refugium somehow with a half plate that goes inside the sump. The critters obviously can swim around. It's not a dead plate. The water movement around the skimmer, the bottom section here with the holder, the water movement can go everywhere. There's no dead spots in the first chamber or where your skimmer goes. So that's why I like making them out of egg crate and not acrylic, because acrylics have walls, and obviously from the water flow that happens from your intake coming down into the first chamber, you're going to have dead spots, and dead spots equal debris that's going to sit there. Along with this, you never will have debris sitting anywhere. Okay guys, so that's it, the wrap up. Do it yourself egg crate holder for your protein skimmer. Stay tuned for more videos. Please check out the Facebook channel. If you go to my homepage, you can just click on the link that's on my channel where the Mandarin Gobi is, and you can check out pictures on how to do it, how to do all different types of projects. I have detailed pictures of everything that I've made so far, so you have a better sense of how everything is, okay? Thank you for watching Primo Reef. Stay tuned for the next video.